Hi, I'm Dr. Joan Friedman. Welcome to Twin Tuesday. Today I want to talk about a question that I received, which is how can we help our children not become codependent on each other? I think parents of twins often worry about this, and I don't like to use the word codependent because I think it's a negative pathological word that really doesn't apply to twins struggling with separation when they're younger. I like to use the term over-reliant because I feel that that happens expectedly with twins, and especially now during the pandemic and the isolation. I imagine that you've seen your twins possibly become more over-reliant on one another than before. However, not to worry. I believe that when whatever new normal arises after we get this pandemic under control, that we can really help our twins work through and develop more of their individuality as time goes by. So I like to break up this idea of over-reliance in sort of age groups. So if I'm thinking about twins that are 2.5 and 3, I often think that they really need some training in learning to be away from one another. For example, if one child's in preschool and the other one stays home because he's ill, or if mom and dad decide to do one-on-one time to give each parent some time alone, it often happens that you're going to get initially a lot of protests from the twins. There might be a lot of yelling and a lot of screaming because basically they don't know what's going on. It's a new situation, but also they're a little bit concerned. They don't know where the other one's going, what they're doing, what's going to happen. And they're accustomed to being so vigilant and aware of one another that it causes them some distress not to kind of know where the other one is. But this is a very, very important developmental hurdle to help them become comfortable. You know, as twins get older, like I'm thinking 5 or 6, they may have to face some other bigger separations. For example, they may be placed in separate classrooms, or they may have separate play dates or separate activities, or maybe they're even contemplating having separate rooms. So in that situation, they really do need some help in making sure that they're able to figure out a way to be self-soothing and comfortable on their own away from their twin. I start to worry and maybe think about codependent issues when twins start to become 11, 12, 13. I've certainly got a lot of calls from parents who feel very concerned that their twins are too connected. And the codependent issues that arise over time and become more difficult to deal with as twins get older is that they basically feel that they can't really they have to rely on one another for everything, to do things together socially, academically, and they really start to really not feel that they have a sense of self. So they become involved in a lot of competition, involved in a lot of feelings that they cannot really function on their own. They have a lot of power struggles actually about it, but they have nowhere to go except to take it out on each other. So that's a situation that we really don't want to get into because that causes a lot of emotional distress down the line. So I think what we can do is really think about the fact that we don't want too much togetherness. I have a funny story a mom of twins told me. She was sitting with her daughter, I think she was 5 or 6, and her daughter said to her, "You know, Mom, I really miss my twin, but I don't need her." And I think that's exactly what we want, the premise that we want to work with, so that we can help our twins feel equally loved and very comfortable on their own. I wish you a very happy and safe holiday and enjoy yourself with your families, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.